Hi all, myself Ranjana, HOD Department of CSE, Vedavyasa Institute of Technology. Today I am here to discuss about load balancing in cloud computing. Load balancing is an essential technique used in cloud computing to optimize resource utilization and ensure that no single resource is overburdened with traffic. It is the process of distributing workload across multiple computing resources. Resources can be servers, virtual machines, or containers to achieve better performance, availability, and scalability. In cloud computing, load balancing can be implemented at various levels, including the network layer, application layer, and database layer. The most common load balancing techniques used in cloud computing are network load balancing, application load balancing, and database load balancing. Now we will see what is network load balancing. This technique is used to balance the network traffic across multiple servers or instances. It is implemented at the network layer and ensures that the incoming traffic is distributed evenly across the available servers. The application load balancing is a technique used to balance the workload across multiple instances of an application. It is implemented at the application layer and ensures that each instance receives an equal share of the incoming request. Next type is database load balancing. It is a technique used to balance the workload across multiple database servers. It is implemented at the database layer and ensures that the incoming queries are distributed evenly across the available database servers. Now we can see what are the advantages and disadvantages of load balancing in cloud computing. As here you can see a demonstration of load balancing technique. There will be an inbound traffic and this traffic is balanced using a load balancer and given to the respective servers. Now we will see what are the advantages. Actually, the load balancing helps to improve the overall performance and reliability of cloud-based applications by ensuring that resources are used efficiently and that there is no single point of failure. It also helps to scale application on demand and provides high availability and fault tolerance to handle spikes in traffic or servers. So the advantages. First one is improved performance. Load balancing helps to distribute the workload across multiple resources, which reduces the load on each resource and improves the overall performance of the system. The second advantage is high availability. Load balancing ensures that there is no single point of failure in the system, which provides high availability and fault tolerance to handle server failures. Next is scalability. Load balancing make it easier to scale resources up or down as needed, which helps to handle spikes in traffic or changes in demand. Next is the efficient resource utilization. Load balancing ensures that resources are used efficiently, which reduces wastage and help to optimize the cost. Coming to the disadvantages of load balancing in cloud, first one is complexity. Implementing the load balancing in cloud computing can be complex, especially when dealing with large scale systems. It requires careful planning and configuration to ensure that it works effectively. Next disadvantage is cost. Implementing load balancing can add to the overall cost of cloud computing, especially when using specialized hardware or software. Third one is single point of failure. While load balancing helps to reduce the risk of a single point of failure, it can also become a single point of failure if not implemented correctly. Fourth one is security. Load balancing can introduce security risks if not implemented correctly, such as allowing unauthorized access or exposing sensitive data. Overall, the benefits of load balancing in cloud computing outweigh the disadvantages as it helps to improve performance, availability, scalability, and resource utilization. However, it is important to carefully plan and implement load balancing to ensure that it works effectively and does not introduce additional risk. More about cloud load balancing is it is defined as a method of splitting the workload and computing properties in cloud. It enables enterprise to manage workload demands or application demands by distributing the resources among numerous computers, networks, or servers. Cloud load balancing include holding the circulation of workload traffic and demands that exist over the internet. As the traffic on internet is growing rapidly, which is about 100% annually of the present traffic, hence the workload on the server growing so fast, which leads to overloading of servers, mainly for popular web server. There are two elementary solutions to overcome the problem of overloading on the servers. First one is single server solution and second is multiple server solution. So we will see what is single server solution. Single server solution is in which the server is upgraded to a higher performance server. The new server may also be overloaded soon. So demanding another upgrade. Moreover, the upgrading process is arduous and expensive. The second one is multiple server solution in which a scalable service system on a cluster of servers is built. That's why it is more cost effective as well as more scalable to build a server cluster system for network services. Load balancing is beneficial with almost any type of service like HTTP, SMTP, DNS, FTP, and POP, IMAP, etc. It also raises reliability through redundancy. The balancing service is provided by a dedicated hardware device or program. Cloud-based servers farms can attain more precise scalability and availability using server load balancing. The load balancing solutions can be categorized into software-based, hardware-based. Software-based load balancers run on standard hardware, like it will be running on desktop or PCs and standard operating systems. The hardware-based load balancer are dedicated boxes which include application-specific integrated circuits adapted for a particular use. It also allows high-speed promoting of network traffic and are frequently used for transport level load balancing because hardware-based load balancing is faster in comparison to software solution. Some of the examples of load balancers are direct routing, requesting dispatch technique, dispatcher based load balancing cluster, Linux virtual load balancer, etc. Next, we will see how does load balancing work. In companies usually have their application running on multiple servers. Such a server arrangement is called a server farm. User request to the application first go to the load balancer. The load balancer then routes each request to a single server in the server farm best suited to handle the request. Load balancing is like the work done by a manager in a restaurant. That is, consider a restaurant with five waiters. If customers were allowed to choose their waiters, one or two waiters could be overloaded with work while the others are ideal. To avoid this scenario, the restaurant manager assigns customers to these specific waiters who are best suited to serve them. That's all about cloud computing and the technique load balancing in cloud. It's an essential technique used in cloud computing to optimize the resource utilization and ensure that no single resource is overburdened with traffic. So thank you.